from Ladder Tech. So we also have a guest speaker that will be joining us through towards the end of this session. Her name is Atinoke Pateya. She's the guest speaker and she's a Google certified trainer. So our objective that we'll be looking at is at the end of this webinar, educators will become proficient in creating and sharing instructional content with screencasts, learning to record lessons that include voice transcriptions for enhanced accessibility and easier navigation for students. Objective 2, educators will also uncover and utilize lesser known Chromebook features to enhance classroom engagement and productivity, such as live caption for real-time transcription, the virtual text tool for organizing your workspace, and the everything button for efficient navigation and search, browsing their digital teaching toolkit. Those are what we'll be looking at. Exploring screencasts for educational content, that will be the effective ones to help. A lot of educators need to create education content to share with their students. Probably they could not rely on the old one that I've been using. So when you have a Chromebook or you have a device running Chrome OS, if you call Chrome OS Flex, you can use this screencast. So using Screencast app, you can record and share lessons and demos with a transcript. You can use transcript to search, edit, and translate screencast. So with Chromebook, designing educational video content has become much more easier. You don't need to be a graphic guru or a video editor before you can be able to do one when you are hand a Chromebook. So let's see this short video again.
The best lessons are those we take with us. And now, Chrome OS is helping to make this easier. With Screencast, teachers can record instructional videos or live classes with built-in transcription and translation. Students can also use Screencast to record video reports, presentations, or to access lessons remotely. All recordings are automatically uploaded to Google Drive. Here's how it works. To record a lesson, open the Screencast app on your Chromebook and click New Screencast. This records the speaker's face and voice, along with the content on screen. The marker tool allows you to point to and highlight specific parts of your screen while you are presenting. Once the recording is stopped, Screencast transcribes spoken words into text. Both the video and transcript are automatically uploaded to Google Drive for easy sharing within your school domain. When you open the recording, you will see the video on the left and an auto-generated editable transcript on the right. You can also trim the video simply by clicking Skip Section. You can choose to go back and undo these changes later. By clicking the Share button, you'll receive a unique video link to share with your students. With this link, students can open the recording on their Chromebooks. They can use the transcript to locate and re-watch key portions of the video and translate text into their language of choice. Anyone at your school can use Screencast. All you need is a Chromebook and something to say.
Okay, that's a short introduction to Screencast features on Chromebook. Meaning that if you have a Chromebook, you have this app to use. It is not a licensed app. You don't need to pay for it and you can always use it. So as we move towards the end of this interaction, I'll be sharing with us the demonstration on how we are going to achieve that. So this Screencast feature has a robust screencasting feature. The name of the app on Chromebook is Screencast. So you can use it to draw, you can use it to edit your transcripts, and you can share. Imagine after recording your video or the video tutorial of a particular lesson on a subject, you can, with the pen, you can use it to annotate on the screen. You can draw, then you can edit this video. You cut some parts maybe that are unnecessary, that you don't want it to be part of the video, you can be able to remove it. And it automatically saves to your Google Drive. Most importantly, the share feature allows you to share it with anybody on the internet. And this video one can also be downloaded. You upload it to YouTube to be able to share it to a wider audience. Then drawing on during screencast, you can also pick different colors to make your notes. I've seen educators, maybe teachers of mathematics, chemistry, physics, said they don't know how to apply the Chromebook in their teaching. So this one way, you can actually write on it. Towards the end, I will also demonstrate how you can actually do this type of writing that I have on the screen. Then editing the screencast. So for you to edit your screencast, so you need to enter the editing mode as shown to you on the left-hand side. Then you select the sentence you want to edit. You select the editing function you want to use. Then you can be able to make adjustments to whatever you have said that you don't want it to be part of your teaching. One good way is that when you have this video record, you can share it and present it for as long as possible. Share it with your students. So because the original recordings remain on Google Drive, user with access to Screencast and the link can still see the original video and transcript. Please note that once you use this type of Screencast app to record your video, existing users with Chromebook features and your student that you share the link with, they can be able to see your transcription and they can be able to see the video the way it is. But once you upload, maybe you download the video and upload it on another platform, be sure that the transcription will not going to be available. And one important feature about this transcription is that it can help you to for you to transcribe, for you to get the interpretation of that particular video in another language. Imagine me speaking English language now, and when my students want to get the transcription of the caption, they can able to get it in another language. I mean, for them to translate it to another language, that would be the right word to use the translation, meaning from English language to maybe French, maybe your local language. For example, taking Nigeria as an example, you can be able to translate to, let's say, Igbo language, Hausa language, depending on what you want to achieve. So another thing that a particular aspect of this video can be mute. You can mute so that nobody will hear what you want to say in that video. Maybe it's not necessary. Then you can also trim it. Trimming it can cut some part of the video that it's unnecessary. You can cut them out. These are what we have available with Screencast. So these are the sections, the image. We'll be looking at it shortly to explore how we are going to do it. So we can add a section title and we can be able to see the transcription. So like I said, the transcription is available in different languages. So you can create a recording on your device language, let's say English language or French, and you will have it in another language, be it Japanese, French, in Russia, in Spanish, depending on your language of choice. Then you can directly edit it in a box and you click save. Let's assume that what you say is not it's not the exact way you want to get the transcript. So you can be able to edit the transcript on your own and put it there. So we'll both see that. So after that, you finish editing, you can save it. So before we continue, this Screencast, once you record it with the app, is directly saved to your Google Drive. And once it's on your Google Drive, you can be able to share it with anybody. Know that the Screencast recording is going to be in a folder automatically created by Google Drive named Screencast recording. Then you can be able to access the text of the video in a text file named .tx on your Chromebook. You are going to see the thumbnail. Then you can be able to work with it. All this is what we are looking at. Then you can keep it private or you can share it. I think the purpose of us creating all this educational content as an educator is for us to share with students or other educators for them to learn from it. So you can share with anybody the link your view, and then you have access to it. Then another feature, one important feature we use this Screencast to do is we use to personalize learning feedback of students. So meaning that when a particular set of students are struggling with a concept, you can make a short video, and send it to this student. So you are not there in person, and the student can be able to watch and report for them to have their understanding. So before I continue to the next slide, which is utilizing letter Chromebook features, I want us to see how we can use this screencast on our Chromebook. So I'll be sharing my screen. I believe you can all hear me, right? Okay. So it's time for demonstration now. So let's quickly take the look at the demonstration for screencast before we continue. Oh, so for this particular, I'll be sharing my entire screen. So I believe you all see my screen. Then I will go to tab where I will find my screencast. So you can search for it and you can just look for. So this is the app here where I'm currently having my mouse. I believe my screen is visible to everyone, right? So can you all see my screen now? Okay. So these are screencasts that I've opened before. So how do I get here? Let me quickly go back to it. I press a button on my keyboard, which will be looking at shortly. Then I look for the app. You can type it. The name of the app is Screencast. I click on my screencast. And once I'm there, these are the video. So I click on screencast. So on this my screencast, I can turn on my video for me to record this particular video for us to see. Okay. So these are the control for the recording below here. These are the control. So I'm going to be doing video, then I will check the settings to be sure that my microphone is working. I have my microphone, device audio on microphone. I need a camera and ears. So once I'm set, I'll click anywhere to start the recording in full screen. So I've started recording. Here, I'm going to go back to my slide just to do a short presentation for us before we see. So this is how we use screencast. Then here I can pick my pen, like I said, you can be able to write and show demonstration, just like what you see me doing on pen. Then once I'm done, I just want to record this video for considerable amount of time. Then note that this feature here, you can change the color of your pen. You can select it. You can also come down here. I believe you can see where I have my screen below here. Once you are done, come to this red button here to stop the video. So say it's just a demonstration, I'll be stopping this particular one for us to see what we have. So I just stopped it now. So I'm going to allow the screen record to start processing. So you can see the screen recording here is uploading. So I'm going to allow it to upload. While I do that, I have a demo that I've used before in which I want us to see while this other one finish uploading. So, I spoke about, when I was talking about screencast, I spoke about uh, the transcripts, how we can trim, how we can edit. So I want you to just take this as an example of what I have said, and we see how we can edit this transcript. So this transcript is in English language. So I can decide it's still loading. Okay, we're going to still go for a while. The video we recorded just now, you can still see it is under processing. For how long? But we must wait so that we have the. Okay, so this is what we said, or I said while trying to record this video. So the transcript of what I spoke about, you can change it to any color. So for this one, even though I don't understand, it's very difficult for it. You can change, sorry, you can change it to any language of your choice. So any language, thank you. So we have French. So I believe this is French. So when you start translating, even though I send it in English, the video is going to play as a, you are going to see the transcript, sorry, the translation in French. So look at this upper part, we have edit, we have share. So the editing part that I spoke about, that you can edit it. Don't forget that all my spoken words are in English language. I have it at 00 point, like just to do a short presentation for us before we see it. So you can trim it. This is the trimming part I mentioned. You can also see at this side, I have mute. You can mute a word so that if you mute here, thing inside here, be omitted from the video. You are not going to see it. You know, for you to use this screencast now, you don't need any special knowledge. You just like tap and the work is done. Then I'm going to restore. Then like a section break, maybe you want to apply a section break, don't put section break, put section type 2. You can remove it. And then when you ask your section, yeah, I can name it new section. New section. Then I click done. I need to create a new section. And from there, so I'm just going to just play the video for all of us to see how it works. And yeah, then set to write and show demonstration, just like what you see me doing. Things and what I've done, uh, of time, and now it's all here. Things all of the pen, steps come down here, see where screen, and what's that one, very motivating stop. So then you just take a demonstration, stop it is particular. So that's a video I just created using a Chromebook. This is exactly it's going to look like. Know that you can move the position of your camera on the screen to anywhere on the screen, to anywhere on your screen where you want it to be. And don't forget that you can change your translation to another language. So for us to save, when you want to click save, it's going to save directly to your Google Drive. And from there, you can be able to share. Here, I can now click on share. Save it, then share with others. You can be able to copy a link. Copy the link. So I'll put this link in the impact for people who want to interact with this particular short video with the presentation so that you can pause the. So that this is a short demonstration for screencast features on phone. So now we are moving to utilizing Chromebook lesson note features. So our next utilizing the Chromebook lesson note feature will be handled by Mateolua Busayo. So please, when you are welcome.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you, Justina, for all the updates on Chromecast. And I know that some of us have used it and it has been useful. I believe you can all hear me. Can we hear me? If you can hear me, put a thumbs up. Okay, I'm waiting for a thumbs up to be sure that you are hearing me. Okay, So we want to talk about the everything button. In a Chromebook, when you look at your keyboard, the everything button is between your tab and your shift key. For those of you that have Chromebook and those of you aspiring to have Chromebook, the everything button is on your Chromebook keyboard. It's between the tab and the shift key. It is quick and handy too for a variety of functions. And some of the functions are, you can use it to search your tab, files, and app. You can also use it for World Wide Web. Okay, another, you can scroll to all app using your everything button on your Chromebook. Can you hear me? If you can hear me, please signify. Okay, so the next thing we want to talk about is your live caption. Let's go to live caption. That's another feature on your Chromebook. For live caption, when you need to get to live caption, you go to accessibility setting and you have audio and caption on your live caption. On live caption, this turns on the live caption for any media playing your Chromebook. Even if the video you are playing on your Chromebook does not have any caption, this feature of live caption can help you put caption on it. It helps you, whatever you're saying or whatever you're watching, you can see the word being displayed on your video. Those are the two I want to talk about, and the live caption. Justina, she takes us through other features on Chromebook.
Thank you, Ma. For easy access, if you have your Chromebook, you can actually still customize your caption by selecting your text size, text font, text color, shadow, background color, and background opacity, just to make it in the way that you want. So these are the options here. And how do we get there? So I'll be showing us shortly. So here, when I press the button here, I believe you can all see my screen towards the end of my Chromebook here. So I click on accessibility, and under accessibility, I'll go to so you see it here, live caption. So I'm going to turn it on. Turn it on. If I have any video playing, you can be able to see the transcription. So you can even do your own video. And one good thing about this is that it allows the students to get more to have understanding. You know, a lot of them want to read and they want to follow the teacher and the teacher is explaining the class. So when you have the video and you let the student know how they can turn on their caption, they can be able to as well get every details of word being spoken by their teacher. Whether the video is online or it's offline, once the Chromebook, you can be able to get the features on it. And don't forget that you can customize it to any of your preferences, the text color, the text fonts, based on what you want. So the next one I want to look at is what we call the virtual desk. The virtual desk. So the virtual desk allows students and teachers to create virtual desks on Chromebook to organize their open tabs by subject and class period. You know, a lot of schools or teachers who use Chromebook find it very difficult to organize their work together. So you can use these virtual desks. And what is this virtual desk? To locate the virtual desk, you click on it here, and everybody see my screen where I'm pointing to below here. So once I click here, you can see all my screen, all my virtual desks that I have open. So here I have demo GSE, that's one virtual desk. Here I have Luada, Wada NG, here I have Dami. So each of these desks have a particular feature, some tabs that I have on them so that it helps to keep my work together. So students can use it to organize their class period. They create shelf for each of their class period or teacher for similar tasks that they are doing on their Chromebooks. And it has this following option. You can always show shelf. You can change the shelf position, you can set wallpaper, and you can put the desk name. So you can see currently now I'm saying my desk name, and my desk name are currently displaying. And here I also have the desk. So I can change it by clicking the three menu options on each particular shelf, either to combine it or to close it. But I'm not closing this particular one we are using the other. So when you click on it, it go back in. Then I can decide to, like, I'm actually interacting with the desk. So you can see the option I have here on my screen as a screenshot is what I have here. So you can put it on auto hide it, you won't see it. Just see the shelf as the task, like the task bar you have on your Windows laptop. So it performs similar function. You can change the position to either left, bottom, or right, but most of the time we are conversant with the bottom position. Then you can hide desk name. Once you hide the desk name will be hidden, but you can still be able to interact with it. So I've shown us, so you can move the window, we've done this. Then you can access it depending on what you have done, how to view the desk. It's just for you to come below and click on it. You're going to see all your desks, and then you can move to it from this place. If I just click add new desk is going to show up, and I can be able to type name and give it, let's say, new desk. So that's how the desk works. So you can pick students to use this to type their class work or class period or assignment based on their use case in your school, or even yourself as an educator. So the next feature I want to look at is the file synchronization. A lot of people have this wrong assumption about Chromebook, that Chromebook is only made to work online. They cannot do any other thing. That once you don't have internet access on your phone, on your phone or your Chromebook, not be able to use Chromebook. But that is not true. You can also use your Chromebook and your Google Drive offline, just like you had if you whatever work you can do on your other laptop, be it Apple laptop or Windows laptop, like typing documents, preparing presentation, like preparing Excel sheets. All these tasks can also be done on Chromebook offline. You don't need the internet. But you will agree with me that when you need to work with, let's even say Microsoft Form, you cannot do it offline. It has to be online. The same thing with Google Form, you understand? When you want to do Google Meeting, be it on Zoom or even other webinar platform, you need to connect them online. So basically, whatever you can do on any laptop offline, Chromebook can also do it. I also have a conversation around, can Chromebook actually do coding? I want to do a lot of things. Yes. With Linux app turned up on your system, you can all do all this. So one way you can do this is we have two ways you can achieve this to make your file available offline. You can teach it to your students, whoever educators is. You can make individual files and folder available offline. So when you go to your Google Drive, open it, you can decide to click a particular document, just like what I have here, webinar event flyer. I click on it, then you can say, okay, make available offline is not currently enabled because of it's a work account. We have a lot of restriction and policy on it. Yes. And I don't have any current personal open account I can use to demonstrate to you. But if you have your personal account, it doesn't, even though it's not on Chromebook, I'm going to come here, you click, make somewhere around there, you're going to see make available offline. So you click on it and you can be able to make your file available offline. Sorry, to make the file, either individual files or folder available offline. You can also do it directly from within Google Drive. Because I'm not using a personal account now, or a moment, let me see what I can do just to enable everyone of us to see. I'm going to stop presenting now to just load the account for demonstration. So that you can see it how it's being done. And we talk, please. Okay, this is like a personal account now. I just opened. I use a dark interface. Sorry for that. So let's say I want to make this USA PhD folder available offline. So I will just come here. I believe you can see. I'll just come here and click on it. Okay, this option is not currently there, but let me go to individual file now. Let's see. We have other options preventing it from showing. So I'm trying to find a document that I can use for demonstration. Documents. Okay. Okay, let's look at this usability conceptualization as an example. I'll share this tab. Okay, this is a document, so I'll just click. I just want to test the make available feature for us. It's still loading, it's coming up. But what I want you can see here, make available offline. So it's not enabled. So how do you enable it? So I can directly go to my drive. That would be the second method. So you go to settings, you click on settings. So we're in the settings now. We are going to see a feature for so you can see because okay, I have other restriction. I think because of the work account I have on my email, I'm unable to turn it on. But you can see, can you all see this tab? This is what I'm trying to demonstrate to you. So your own, you can be able to come in this offline access for your document. But because my Chromebook, the work account, I have a lot of policy on it, so I cannot be able to use it. So just to tell you that you can use this offline feature here, or in a bit of time, I can also demonstrate it to us on how we can have access to it. So the bottom line of this conversation is that you can get to use this feature. This is similar to what I just showed us just now, it's offline feature. So once you turn this feature on your Chromebook, all your files are going to be made automatically available. Then these are just the settings. We'll also be putting the settings in the chat box so that in case you want to follow it, or you can take a screenshot so that you can use data to have access to it. The other thing that we have another feature we call one-click setup for people who use Chromebook Plus. These are Chromebook that we sell an high-end devices because a lot of non-consulting about Chromebook that is only made for students, it's only Chrome browser, it doesn't work, it doesn't fit into my website. So because of all this, we have some other Chromebooks that have been designed and so before you can turn up this feature, you must be sure that you have a considerable amount of storage device. You all know that Chromebook comes in maybe 32 gigs, 64 gigs. So before you can use this one-click setup on Chromebook Plus, number one, you need to confirm that your Chromebook is Chromebook Plus, meaning that it's going to be having a storage of about 256 and above. Then you can be able to put it set up. So once you do this setup, be able to use your Chromebook just the way you are using your normal Windows or Apple laptop. So on it, you can save, edit, and sign on PDF, which I will be showing to us shortly. Do you all agree? Do you all know that we can request e-signature on the Google Doc and also on PDF? So when you are on document, if you want to send letter to parents, you want to share with fellow staff, on their Chromebook, they can be able to sign that document and you can be able to see it. I'll be demonstrating this. You just sign on PDF with the gallery app on your Chromebook. So you don't need any additional software to pay for a software before you can use it. And this feature also allows you to directly edit text on PDF file. In fact, a lot of us we have a PDF and maybe a past question you have done before, and we're unable to work or interact with it. So with Chromebook and with the gallery app, you can be able to directly edit any PDF file and you save it as a new copy. I think that's also a fantastic feature. So also along with it, you can see the pen highlighter, the eraser. You have 5 different markers that you can use depending on what you want to achieve. And then you have 20 colors to pick from just to make the document. Maybe you want to put emphasis in a particular place of your document. So all this is what we'll be looking at. So you can also pin web and websites on your task bar. a lot of people don't know that the way you have taskbar on your Apple laptop or your Windows laptop, you also have this taskbar on Chromebook. So you can set taskbar. I'm not currently showing my full screen. Maybe I should do that so you can see my taskbar that I have. Or you can see the way the taskbar is showing here, YouTube, Google Classroom, calculator is pinned, cursive application is pinned, gallery app is pinned. This is the screencast we use the other time is pinned. So all this can be pinned on your taskbar so that you can easily have access to it and you can tell students to do the same. So we have the pin and unpin. We'll be looking at that shortly. So actively playing this app or managing app is very straightforward. I want to demonstrate that. Let me quickly show our screen. Open. Okay. So back to the presentation now. So here I have how do I send this feature on Chromebook. So we just press in the everything button as we have been told the other time. Everything button is right now. So I can start to pin. These are my current pins on my own taskbar. So I can pin, let's say this WhatsApp chat. I can try to right click on it. You can pin here, open, pin to shelf, install app before. So when I click pin to shelf, notice that the WhatsApp, I don't have it before, it came in right there. So you can do it for any of your app, maybe Google Doc, Google Meet, or Gemini app that you currently use. So these are ways your you use your shell, polish it, not outside now, polish it in Chromebook. So I don't think that you can pin website to the shell. I will pin the website to the shell. So when you click on your three option button here, go to more tools. You are going to create a shortcut first. Then you'll be able to pin to share. For example, a lot of us, you need access, maybe you come across a particular site or video that you need in your class. How do you do it on your Chromebook? So what you can do is that you just come here, just like what I am showing on my screen now. I believe you can all see it. Then I will come down here and I will create more tools. Then I'll click on shortcuts here. Okay, it's now under Cast Save and Share. Under Cast Save and Share, you move down to it, you can see create shortcuts. So I'm creating shortcuts for this particular presentation now. So I'll click create shortcuts. This is the name of my shortcut. I'll click on create. Then I will go back to the everything button now, as we have said. So I say this is the shortcut I just created here, where I'm moving my mouse, and I will right click on it and pin to share. So it has provided an easy access to a particular resources on the internet. So I can just, even though I have to remember the name, I can just click on it and directly it's going to open up and I'll be able to use it. So that is the everything. So we have multiple screenshots. That's is a very handy feature. I use it a lot. Is there anything that is interesting? You want to print in your class, you want to show your student? It could be a text, it could be a picture, very simple. You just come here. I have a lot of one there I've screenshotted already. So once you click here, you think Caption. The same app we use for the Screencast app is what we're going to use for the screen capture. Then you can click here. You want to screenshot your entire screen or a particular screen. So you can click on it. You can say here it's on picture. If you want to make it on video, you can do a video. Or another good feature of these screenshots is that you are in a meeting and you want to take screen recording. Maybe you don't have access to the recording, so you can actually use Chromebook to record the meeting by putting it on camera. But here I'm going to be using the picture and I will just drag my mouse on it. Then you can see this portion is what I'm going to screenshot now. And I click capture. It's going to go straight to my pages here. As I click on it, I'm going to see other screenshots that I've made by the right hand side of my screen. Everything is here. So the screenshot have multiple features. You know that it's not use it to screen grab or screenshot a particular image, website information that you want to use, or you can also use for screen recording. You know, you can decide to record yourself like you do for Screencast. But one thing is that you don't have the ability to edit the video or to change or to translate to another language like we have it in the past. So we can also use that. You can be able to capture anything you want and share it to your student. So we have the mouse and touch bar used for navigation, unlike what uh, we are used to on our other devices. So we encourage our students and fellow educators who make use of Chromebook to go using the accessibility features. It has a lot of advantage. We have our guest speaker coming up to do more justice on this accessibility setting and how it can be of benefit to both educators and students. Then what is important again now, handwritten notes. A lot of educators, they are into online teaching, online tutoring, and they find it difficult to do all this. Many of them use maybe laptop that they will connect one thing to it, maybe a writing pad, set up camera before they can use it. So yeah, I want to be demonstrating these handwritten pictures. It's a Chromebook that I have beside me here for every one of us to see. So how do we write with our pen on Chromebook? So you must have a Chromebook that is enabled, that is touchscreen, and that is having a stylus pen. So once you have this Chromebook, we have what we also call cursive app. So with the use of the cursive app is what we are going to be using. So you can be able to take handwritten notes like the normal notes, and also your students can do it. Imagine teaching students, they are able to take notes. Or one important use of this cursive app is that a lot of educators, when they were explaining, they don't want to have the exact word, the exact diagram you have on the board, they want to have it. So educator, if you use a Chromebook with cursive app, one thing it does is that it captures the whole essence of the board of a note. You can be able to share it with your student. I think that's a fantastic feature. So I'll also be demonstrating to us who can create and edit note on Chromebook before we move to the next app. So like I said, I have this Chromebook here. I'll stop sharing here. I'll stop sharing here so that I share on this other smaller screen where you can be able to see it. I want you need to be a moment, please, and to stop sharing this screen. Okay. So I'm trying to go to this other place to continue. You know, I told us that here I have a Chromebook here, and here is the pen for this particular Chromebook. So you don't need to buy a pen. It's called stylus. Here we call it stylus. So I believe you can see the pen currently, and this is what I'll be using with the cursive app to interact with the laptop. So here, just like what we have been told, how do I get this cursive app here? I'll be sharing my entire screen so that you can see everything I'm doing on this or that screen. So I believe you can all see my screen now. Okay, good. So I'll be pressing the everything button, just like what we've done. I'm going to look for the cursive app. You can see it showing. So I'll be using the stylus to touch on the cursive pen. And I want to draw or I want to make a note. So I'm a mathematics teacher. I put the date. So you can write whatever beat you want to share with your student. It could be a drawing, it could be equation. For example, I have the equation I want to correct. I want to create, I call it 2x plus 3x is equal to y. Mathematics teacher in the house, how do we solve this equation? So or let me just do simple mathematics. I can be able to take maybe 2 plus 3. You understand? It's equal to 2. So this is cursive app. You can make it allow you to write freely, and you can share this particular note with your student. And it has a lot of functionality. When we come here, you understand? You can take a screen capture, you can use letter, but you can create more notes. You can do a magnifying class. All this is what you can do. Then another thing is here, I can show different pen and color that I want to use on my screen. So you can see it's just a demonstration of what we can do. Or are you a teacher, maybe a chemistry teacher or a physics teacher? You want to create a note with pick eraser and pick eraser to erase it. Yes. I want a particular diagram that I want to bring to class for my students to see. In fact, maybe I want to connect battery in parallel or in serial. Please permit me, I'm not a physics teacher, I don't know. I just want to draw some papers to see. So I'll draw it. Here, I'll draw it. And I know they used to have open something here. Or maybe they will draw it like this. Yeah. So for people who want to engage with teaching online, you can think that this is a very good uh, picture or that you can leverage on. Then once you are done, you can save your notes. You can export as PDF. You can even share the notes with your students for them to use. Then you can add it to the part of a note. Here, you can see the different one. Here I have a demo note. If I go to my demo note, you see the different demos I've created. They have not really write anything serious on it. It just wants to show demonstration. So this particular note, this demo note, I can click on it. I can edit your notes. So you see it as a part of note that you can assemble together and share with your students. You can share this note with your students. You can say comments. You can say copy URL. If I copy this URL now, I can put it in the insert message for us to see. So you can click, if you click on this insert message I created, then I'll be able to see it. One good thing about this Kotlin app, a lot of us know that Google just wrote down Jamboard that we used to write when we are taking online lessons. So this Kotlin app, if you're on Chromebook, it's another good thing. One the difference is that the Jamboard we normally use to show notes, to create notes to our students, is available on all devices. But this Kotlin app is only available on our Chromebook that is enabled to use it, whether with stylus or with your normal hand as you do it before now. Or again, you can be able to use it on any device when you have Chrome OS installed on it, meaning that it's running Chrome OS Flex. So that is what I want to show us about the Kotlin app. So anything you want to demonstrate, you can be able to do it. So the next one I have here on this thing now, just please. So I'm trying to share the screen. I believe you can see my new screen now. Okay. So that's about the cutting bar. So you can want to really use the cutting bar. So you can use it to create an edit note. You can even use to draw diagrams. And let's I forget, I didn't mention, you can bring in images into the cutting bar. Is there any image that maybe you screenshot, maybe using the screenshot features we just spoke about? You can click on it and bring images of your choice into, into the diagram by going to your slide. You're going to see your folder. You can be able to pick any image and add to the notes. So it's very handy, informative for your students and sharing with fellow education communities. So another one is you can lock your Canvas. Canvas is another app where we write on, where you used to show handwritten notes. So I'm going to be demonstrating Canvas app. So it's another app on Chromebook that you can use. Sorry, I'm currently interchanging between different devices. Okay, this other screen is still showing. So here I'm going to use the stylus. I just left it mixer. And we just mix. Okay, now I'm going back to the meeting to join and to share my screen of this other small device.
want you to use Chromebook for is the Chrome lock feature through the Google admin console and the specific needs. Now we have the different types of the Chrome lock features. We have the first one is kiosk mode. What does this mean? This locks the Chromebook to a single application, preventing access to the desktop, browser, and any other apps. How does it benefit the teachers and even the students? Now, before a IT take is on, the IT administrator will configure a set of Chromebooks to launch directly into a secure testing application. When turned on, students can only access the test and nothing else, preventing cheating and ensuring test integrity. I know this is one feature that is not on all other laptops, but people have been asking, how do you manage to do tests and exams using Chromebook? With this feature, you rest assured that your tests and exams are the integrity is safe. Another feature under that is also the lock mode for quizzes using the Google Forms. This is specifically for Google Forms quizzes in Google Workspace for Education. And this feature prevents students from opening other tabs when their test is going on, or their exam is going on. You can't move to another tab. So this prevents cheating as well. And the moment a student tries to exit, the teacher is notified immediately. And you can go and meet the student and say, okay, I saw what you are doing, and you can pick it up from there. Okay? So already we know the benefit for teachers. If the student tries to leave this quiz, the teacher receives an alert, and ensuring a more honest assessment. So you already know that they can't cheat with this lock mode on quizzes. And for students, it gives them this idea to be focused on the quiz alone without the temptation of distractions, leading to a fairer assessment environment for all. It even helps them practice responsible online behavior during evaluations. Then we have also another feature on the Chrome lock, which is a centralized app and website management, the blocking and the allowing. Through the Google admin console, the IT administrators can whitelist, allow, or they blacklist, block specific websites and applications for different groups of students, depending on the class or the level. So what you want for a particular class, just say, okay, this is the app I want this class to have, then they have it. So the benefit for teacher is that a teacher that is conducting a research lesson, for example, can request that the IT admin temporarily unblock specific educational website needed for the task, while keeping social media or gaming site blocked for that particular class period, ensuring students stay on task. This feature, we'll be using it in our school for a very long time. So it keeps distractions away from students. Then how does it benefit for students? I just said it already. Protect students from inappropriate content or distracting websites during school hours, helping them concentrate on the assignment. Then the controlled environment also support academic focus. This we don't get to see in other laptops. Another feature under the Chrome lock is the first installed apps and extensions. Personally, we have used this before. The students studying for SAT using the Blue Book. So we install the Blue Book on all devices, for senior secondary school devices, so that they can have access to it. So administrators can automatically install essential educational apps that they want to use on all student Chromebooks without manual installation. So all the students that are interested in Google, you just go there, click on it, and automatically start working on their device. So it benefits teacher in a way that they don't have to spend time at the beginning of the year ensuring every student has the necessary apps. All essential tools that you think you need for a particular class, go to the IT administrators, tell them these are the tools you want to use, and they install it. Thank you. I think I'll be able to do justice to key features that stay with me, that stayed with me as a teacher for using Chromebook for 5 years. Thank you, Madam Christina.
Thank you very much, ma'am. We are glad we have you. So, for the demonstration, I promised just for a few of us that we are still here, and for a few people that will watch the replay, for them to know how they will go about editing PDF file on a Chromebook, how to use the Canvas app to make some drawing to bring it to their Post-it app. So I'm the one who wants to look at very shortly. So I'll be presenting from this other device now. So I believe I'm currently, you can all see my, okay. So I don't currently have any PDF, but what I will do is I'll just go to new document, new, enter. So I just want to link some content from the internet and make it my PDF file. Yeah, you can see how we can be able to edit it together. So can you all see my screen? So let me go to the canvas now. Okay, you can see the name is Chrome Canvas. Here it is. So this is the drawing that I said in addition to what we have on Google Drawing that we can use. So I can click the Canvas app and be able to make my drawing depending on what you want to achieve. Pick any of the 10 and have your drawing. So once done, you can save it and share it with your student. Take image, and this image can be brought back to the Pocket app to share with the rest of your students. So this is the Canvas out there. Another one we have that we use that we need to talk about is the gallery app for signing on PDF file or for editing on PDF file. So quickly, I'm making a PDF file. So open. So automatically this PDF file is open. So here you can pick the text, like I've said. This one enables you to type directly on anywhere on your PDF file that is not directly accessible or available on the document that you are currently using. I can be able to add your signature to it. So you click this other one, you can be able to sign and add your signature to any document so that you have it. I don't know if my screen is visible. Sorry for that. I thought I'm sharing my screen. Okay, I just use the gallery app to demonstrate signing on a document. And how did I achieve this? I achieved this by clicking on this sign So if you require anybody to sign a document, you can create one using the Gallery app on Chromebook, directly edit, text, you can add to it, you can customize it, and you can be able to pick any color. So because of our time, we'll not be able to do more than this. So thank you for everyone that made the part to be our training today. We appreciate and we thank you. So before we call it a day, any question, contribution, clarification, or question? Any question from anyone? Do we have any question from anyone that wants to ask question, clarification? Okay. So in the absence of no question, we thank you for making it a day to be part of this webinar. Please don't forget that this our webinar continues. Okay. I'll score that there's a question on the chat. I'm trying to go there. I know the opinion that Chromebook is very good. Please be good. Okay, what do you mean? That we have the opinion that Chromebook is preferable. In what sense? Is it as an educator or as a teacher? In what scenario? If it's for educational purpose, of course. But let's try and understand the context you are coming from.
For educational purpose, both educational and for private use.
Okay, for private use.
And educational purpose also.
Yes, Chromebook is very versatile. We just debunk some of the myths. A lot of people have myths. Sorry, a lot of myths that people have about it. That you understand. So Chromebooks are versatile. Whatever you can do on your normal devices, let's say Windows laptop, you can do it on it. Also know that there are even some of the features we didn't talk about, like long-lasting battery life. But when it comes to for educational purpose, yeah, it works perfectly well. Yes. And for personal use, it's also a plus. So you know that you are working with it doesn't, I don't know if I've been able to answer your question.
You have partially. Did you say that for storage purpose, it has to be Chrome Plus or something? I just joined at the time.
Okay, no, you know that some of the wrong thing we have about Chromebooks is that they don't usually have storage because they come with maybe 32 gigs, 64 gigs. But there's this another variant of Chromebook named Chromebook Plus. They come with higher storage higher storage capacity and higher configuration. Like you can have it in for i7 or i9 up to the latest generation. And the minimum storage for that type of Chromebook is 256. So they have 256 gigabytes of, it keeps going that way. So meaning that when you have this Chromebook, you can do one click of making your drive available offline. That's what that one means. But if you use any other version of Chromebook that is not Chromebook Plus, you can also make your drive offline by going to your Google Drive and turning it offline and checking the settings. I think I showed to us. Insert it in your Google Drive and make it available online. So every of your file that you have in Google Drive will be available on your Chromebook. Another option is for you to go to the app itself, maybe Google Doc you are working on Google Sheet, make it available offline. You understand? So, like this particular device is having 128 gig storage, meaning that I can be able to make my drive available offline. If I have some personal account there, Let me see if I have okay, I'm not currently displaying the screen. There's no way you can see it. So you can try it on your own account. So probably it is better. What will guide your purchase will be what do you want to use it for? You need higher storage. You don't need more storage. The normal Chromebook can work for you. You understand? But we just pay specifically for people who have Chromebook Plus. Instead of you making your file individual available offline, you just one click when you install the drive sync or the Chromebook, it will automatically make your drive, your file, up to your video, your image, everything available offline for you. So without internet, with internet, you can access your video files, you can access your images, you can access your presentation on documents.
So what you're saying is that you can work with or without internet.
Exactly. That is what we have said. Whatever you can use your normal laptop, maybe Windows or Apple to do, you can use Chromebook to do it. It works perfectly online without internet.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. So thank you very much. We appreciate your feedback. We've dropped the line for you. We've dropped a review, our link for review in the e-chat message, so that we can continue to bring this kind of training for you. We want to hear your feedback. And again, don't forget that this training continues same time next month. If you have a calendar installed or you follow our WhatsApp channel or any of our social media, you always get notification for this meeting. Thank you once again for making it to the end evening. God bless you all and have a wonderful weekend. Yes, we have the recordings. All the recordings will be available on our YouTube channel. If you're able to get access to the video recordings, if you also have your email, we have to send notification for this recording. Also, you can just go to our website, webinars. You will get the links to all our videos, and you can always take it back there. Also, please help us extend this invitation about this, our training, to other educators in your school communities. It comes up once in a month and towards the end of the month, and it's usually on Friday, Native Day. So they are free to join and welcome them once they register. Thank you and have a wonderful weekend, everyone.